You probably haven't heard of his name, but he is really underrated at dribbling, especially in the Premier League. If you are thinking about Matoma, you are surprisingly wrong. The man I'm talking to you about is Mohammed Kudus. I mean, even I'm surprised how he is not already known. Let's look at these dribbling stats. He had the most dribbles last season. Okay, so let's analyze how he did it. Kudus receives the ball with a chest touch. He touches the ball in front of him to draw it in this defender, creating space to go to here. Kudus can see that the defender is approaching him to tackle with his right foot. If Kudus knocks the ball here, then the defender can get in front of Kudus or body him. Kudus is also facing to the left to draw the defender to the other side, thus so Kudus can bring the ball here. Kudus avoids the tackle with a la croqueta. And when doing a la croqueta, the ball is always going to go in front of you. And in this situation, because Kudus did a la croqueta, it draws in the second defender. When you get to the pro-level, defenders can tackle faster and have a longer tackling range than an amateur or even semi-pro football. So in this situation, the best way to avoid the tackle would be to roll the ball backwards outside of the defender's tackling range, which Kudus does. Even if Kudus avoids the tackle with a cut, the defender over here will have things covered, and if he were to knock the ball over here instead of there, it would be too hard to change directions, and you would have to have quick changes of direction to do that comma, and if you did that, because it would be a hard change of direction, this defender would recover and take the ball. But this is also why we do cone drills, for situations like these to quickly change directions and beat the defender. Kudus turns away from the tackle, but why to the right? Just like analyzed last time, if he knocks the ball to the left, the defender can body him out of the way. That's also why strength is needed in football. The touch over here draws in this defender. I know I say this every time, but it's crazy how much detail there is in a short, simple dribble like this. This clip should give you an idea of how to master close control dribbling. Okay guys, well that's the vid. Nah, just kidding, there's still more to analyze. Comment if I got you. First we see Kudus dribbling directly at this defender. Keeping both directions open, the defender is jockeying, showing him down here, while trying to close off the inside, just like any jockeying defender. Kudus does a body feint. Notice how his left foot is as close to the ball as possible, maximizing the disguise of doing an inside cut and changing directions. And as the defender's feet are planted due to earlier Kudus dribbling directly at the defender has no option but to tackle, which Kudus avoids with a 90-degree cut, making sure it's confirmed that the defender can't get the ball. The big cut draws in the second defender. And guys, I think I've shown enough clips of drawing the defender and all. My analyzes videos for you guys to know that the easiest type of defender to beat is a defender that has been drawn in. And a drawn defender engages in a tackle, and engage meaning they run at you. And we all know how easy it is to beat a defender sprinting at you, which is how we make a jockeying defender sprint at you, is to draw them in. And all you need to beat a sprinting defender is a change of direction, which Kudus does with a cut. Kudus steals the ball. He takes a touch out here to draw the defender in. And he doesn't just dribble there, Kudus takes a fairly big touch to make the defender think he has a chance of taking the ball. Then Kudus would steal the ball once the defender has been drawn in to tackle. Okay, now this might be one of the smartest things I've seen in turning away from a defender. The moment the defender has been drawn in to tackle, Kudus steps his foot in front of the defender to force him to stop his momentum and plant his feet. This will give him time to dribble past the defender, and if the defender doesn't stop, he will trip over Kudus' foot and know the ref will not say foul. This is exactly what Hazard does. And because the defender's feet were planted naturally, the defender will run back faster, So Kudus takes a touch out here to draw the defender there, giving him space to turn away. Kudus dribbles to this space to draw the defender in, but also make him speed up there with more momentum to make sure Kudus doesn't get close to the goal. But the defender is doing something a little smart. He is closing Kudus down, and he is doing it for two reasons. 1. To cut off Kudus's angle to cut backwards going against the defender's momentum, meaning that the defender is trying to get close to Kudus to that when Kudus tries to go against the defender's momentum. Kudus won't be able to sense the defender is too close and is cutting off the angle for Kudus to do that. And 2. To get close to Kudus to body Kudus off the ball. But before the defender can get too close to Kudus, Kudus cuts the ball backwards going against the defender's momentum before it was too late. And now Kudus has this defender on him, but also is at an advantage as now that this defender's momentum has been stopped, the defender will run back to Kudus even faster with more momentum, which Kudus can go against. And to really make sure that the defender can't get back to Kudus, Kudus takes a touch in to draw the first defender and the second defender. And the really good thing about doing this is that it opens up more space to the goal. Now with this space open, Kudus does a fake shot to draw in these two defenders and lose them for good. Kudus does a body feint. Now the defender's feet have been planted, and the defender will move even faster. And because the defender will move even faster after their feet have been planted, Kudus takes advantage of that by touching the ball out here to draw the defender in. And because Kudus is versing a tall defender, the tall defender will think his tackle range will get the ball off Kudus, but ends up making himself look like a clown when he realizes that Kudus took an even bigger touch than he expected. But still, just to make sure that the defender can't get the ball, Kudus takes a 90-degree cut to not get tackled by the defender. Kudus takes a big touch to draw in the second defender, but draws the defender even more by touching the ball on this lane to draw the defender over there and make him speed up. One, avoiding tackle with 90-degree cut. 2. Using body feints to plant the defender's feet. 3. Drawing in the defender by touching the ball big, making him think he has a chance of getting the ball. 4. Dribbling in a lane to draw a defender in, usually a defender from the side. 5. Backwards cut. 6. Going against the defender's momentum. 7. Drawing in a defender with a fake shot. 8. Rolling the ball back to avoid a tackle. 9. Putting your foot in front of the defender to plant their feet, then explode out. And like I say always, I want you to share this video so that it can help more and more people at dribbling, and not for views. I have already helped many people, so if you actually genuinely think that I'm doing this for views, then don't share this video. Mohammed Kudus is such an underrated dribbler in the Premier League, and I really don't know how he is not known. It is kind of the same situation with Mohammed, who is also a really underrated dribbler in the Premier League, but is not known. Doku is a bit known for his dribbling, but definitely underrated. These players are not as known as Salah and Hazard. If you are still here, I want to thank you for your patience, and I want to tell you about my next video, which is about Jeremy Doku. Also please like the video, as this took forever to make.